Okay, so there's a lot of fuss being made in the media and in social media today about a little girl, well, I'll say little, she's 16, called Emma Raducanu. Now, what she's done is she's won the US Open, I think. I'm not following sports anymore because of all this political correctness, gesturing and virtue signalling, kneeling for Black Lives Matter. I'm not really interested, but you can't help but notice these things are getting pushed. When you're at work, listening to the radio or whatever, news does get to you about what happens in sports. So she's won the US Open. It's a Grand Slam title, and she did it in an impressive manner. So fair play to her. No one can take that away from her. She obviously worked hard, is talented, and has won something quite significant. Fair play. But for some reason or another, the lefties on social media, Twitter especially, they're getting their little knickers in a twist over the fact that she's an immigrant. Now, nobody I know gives a flying shit if she's an immigrant or not. No one's mentioned it. Nobody cares. I don't care, do you? Her father is Romanian, her mother's Chinese. She was born in Canada. They moved to Great Britain when she was 2, where she gained British citizenship. And what's the problem with that? They're the type of immigrants that I think this country needs. Her parents are professionals, they contribute. They haven't come here thinking they can live the life of Riley on benefits and expect us to bend over backwards for them and call us racists for not doing so. And their daughter's become a sporting success, and their daughter has flown the British flag in her sport. What's wrong with that? And like I said, nobody gives a shit. No one I know of conservative minds or, on the right has given a hoot where she's come from or the colour of her skin. So fucking what? But for some reason, it's a massive thing for the lefties on Twitter. Now look at these idiots. Alistair Campbell, of all people. And he's tweeted, "Isn't it great to be from a country where a child born in Canada to Romanian and Chinese parents can come to Britain aged 2 and become a British national heroine within 16 years? Let's try and keep the country that way, shall we, Priti Patel?" Well, Mr. Campbell, the country is that way. What Priti Patel and any decent-minded Brit is talking about when it comes to immigration are the illegal ones, which we don't want. The ones who come over here on dinghies illegally, who then get benefits, social housing, who don't integrate, and who harbour a secret hatred for the British people and our way of life, and don't expect to work a day for it. They want freebies. These are the type of immigrants we don't need. They are a drain on society, on our social services. Now, people like Alistair Campbell want them over here. Not just the professional immigrants with valuable skills to offer and who won't be a drain on society. And that's quite worrying, folks. And look at this by David Schneider, a guy who's literally on Twitter for the likes. Bloody immigrants, he tweets, coming over here, making it and qualifying to win the US Open without dropping a set. Hashtag Emma Raducanu. The only people who've tweeted anything or had any concern about her immigrant status are lefties like Alistair Campbell and David Schneider. Why the hell are they using her immigrant status and her skin colour as a stick to beat other people with? I don't get it. Diane Abbott MP, she tweeted a photo of Nigel Farage and what he said about migrants, in particular Romanian migrants, a few years ago. Anyway, she said, extraordinary hypocrisy from Nigel Farage. After her triumph at the US Open, he is keen to praise Romanian heritage tennis star Emma Raducanu. But not so long ago, he was saying he wouldn't want a Romanian family to move in next to him. So this is what he said. Any normal and fair-minded person would have a perfect right to be concerned if a group of Romanian people suddenly moved in next door. And we know about the types of Romanian people he's on about, folks. The types who come here illegally. The types who come here and commit crime. The types who don't integrate with British society. The types who are undesirables. That doesn't mean every Romanian is like that. Hence, Emma Raducanu's father is a doctor. And we like doctors here. I wonder if Diane Abbott would have the types of Romanians I was just talking about living next door to her. No, of course she wouldn't. She'd have them moved on. Unlike Benedict Cumberbatch, who made virtue signalling speeches about pro-immigration and how racist Britain was for not taking enough immigrants. And then when a bunch of Romanian migrants came over and camped next to his house, he moved his whole family away. The rank hypocrisy of these people, folks. Hypocrites. And lastly, we have someone called Professor Tanya Bultmann. She's a blue tick. Blue ticks, of course, are verified twats. They get away with anything on Twitter. They can say whatever they like. Anyway, this person says, Emma Raducanu was born in Canada, the daughter of immigrants from Romania and China, respectively. When Emma was little, the family migrated to England. London, Toronto, Shenyang, Bucharest is her Twitter bio. Migration is life. Congratulations, Emma Raducanu. Fantastic. Hashtag US Open. Now notice with these tweets, all right, they're celebrating Emma Raducanu and the fact that she is a migrant. But they're celebrating it in a twisted way, as to use a stick to beat up people they think who are conservatives on the right, who don't give a flying fuck about her skin colour and immigration status. No one has batted an eyelid. No one cares. They haven't tweeted about her skills or nothing. They've congratulated her and that's it. But they haven't mentioned the fact that she won that final without dropping a set. Now that's skill. Now that's talent. People like David Schneider and Alistair Campbell and the rest of them on Twitter are nothing but race-baiting idiots. They have caused division and argument here where there is none, because they think they are psychic and they think that every conservative person is sat there at home reading the Daily Mail about her success and losing their tom over the fact that she's a migrant and a different skin colour. Of course, that's not true. It's just them in their heads. So when a lefty's out there telling you that they know what someone on the right or conservative is thinking, then they're fucking mental. And that's that. Anyway, please let me know what you think in the comments. What's more important here, the fact that she won the US title or her skin colour and immigration status? I know what decent-minded people are going to think about her. Anyway, that's my video. If you want to support my channel, then please feel free to buy me a beer. Because YouTube are still putting adverts on my videos and I'm demonetised, so they're making money out of my work and I don't think they should have that monopoly. Anyway, please comment, share, subscribe, and until my next video, Roger Trout.